You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. And just real quick, I've got 3 hot, bold, and the beautiful predictions for you for the week ahead and maybe a little longer. I've got something on Thomas and Hope, something on Liam and Steffy, and something on Sheila and Steffy. I'm going to dig into all these, but if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our bold updates, news, spoilers, and more. So my first prediction is that Thomas and Hope are going to try dating secretly. And again, all of our predictions are rooted in confirmed spoilers. And I will tell you what's spoiler and what is prediction. What's the what if that we're discussing. I'll be very transparent with you. I never want to tell you something's a spoiler unless it came from the network. All right. So this week on Bold kicked off with Thomas advocating on Hope's behalf. He went to Liam, but Liam remained stubborn. He's like, I told her you were the one thing I couldn't forgive. Well, I mean, in that case, wouldn't Steffy be the one person that Hope shouldn't forgive Liam for cheating with, but he's done it time and time again? Let's be real. So then, Thomas trotted over there to Spencer Publications and said, hey, give your marriage another try. Liam's like, nah. Then Thomas heads back to Hope, tells her what he did, what Liam said, and he gives her this big passionate kiss, and he says he wants them to have a future. That is all confirmed action for this week, all confirmed spoilers. Also confirmed is that Hope tells him they can try to find something that will work for them both. But what does that mean? Now to my prediction. My prediction is what works for him is anything that he can get. Anytime, any way that he can have any of Hope, he will jump at that. He loves her. He will let her set the boundaries. He will let her drive this train. And I do think Hope is not ready to go public with a romance because being fresh off the divorce, just because of how Liam will react and the side eye that she would get from Brooke and other people. So I kind of predict that Hope's going to say, let's try it, but let's keep it on the down low. Would Thomas love to take Hope out on the town on his arm? Yes. Will he settle for what he can get? Also, yes. All right. Our second prediction is that Liam is going to kind of spiral and fixate on Steffy. That's what I'm feeling right now. So in the week before, we saw Liam saying he'd protect Steffy, but it almost sounded a little dark and heavy. And that was overlaid with Sheila thinking about the fact that Steffy is in the way of her having a relationship with her son, Finn. Of course, Liam doesn't know any of that, and things definitely change. So this week, Steffy decides to move back to the Malibu house. That is a confirmed spoiler for this Wednesday. Then by Friday of this week, Ridge and Liam are talking. Liam says to Ridge, Sheila's a danger to everyone. And then he finds out from Ridge that Steffy has gone back home to Finn. Liam is not going to like that one bit, but at first I think he's going to make excuses and try to make this all about Sheila. I do think Liam is going to get himself all worked up into a lather, assuming that Finn will not protect Steffy and the kids, and convincing himself and trying to convince Ridge maybe that Finn would choose Sheila over his wife and children, even though, let me remind you, and I'd love to remind Liam if I could talk to him, but he's a character, that Finn jumped in front of a bullet for Steffy. That's how much he loves her. Just put that out there. Liam is going to appoint himself chief protector of Steffy and the children because Finn won't protect him. That's going to be Liam's attitude. He has said it a few times, and I think we're going to see this ramp up into something more like an obsession. I honestly could see Liam lurking outside the Malibu house, watching and waiting, thinking that this is the way to protect Steffy. Maybe he drops by the house a bunch and irritates Finn, and Finn is going to come confront him later this week. That is another confirmed spoiler. And so that's why I think that Liam is going to escalate, because Finn is going to have to confront him. Just because Sheila is actually a threat doesn't mean that Liam is also not being paranoid and obsessed with stealing Steffy. Both things can be true at the same time. So let's see how far Liam goes and what prompts Finn to come over there and go, dude, stop it. obviously he's not going to stop it. All right. Our very last prediction is about Sheila and Steffy. This is based on confirmed spoilers for the week of September 4th. Because of this spoiler, I feel like Sheila Carter is going to ignore Deacon Sharp's advice to live and let live and forget about trying to get Steffy out of Finn's life. So what I feel happening, Sheila's smart. She's diabolical. I think Sheila's going to try and figure out how to get rid of Steffy without going back to prison because she wants to be near Finn and Hayes, but I also don't think Sheila is thinking that clearly right now. I think she's kind of emotional. The bottom line is if Steffy left Finn or if Steffy went missing, Finn would know that Sheila was the cause, and there's no way that he would let her get away with it or that he would forgive it. But that doesn't mean that she won't try it. I think that she's going to try something more clever, and I'm going to tell you what that is in 1 second. If you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our bold updates. If you're enjoying these predictions, we'd love if you click a like, and definitely drop your comments on whether or not you agree with these predictions and where you'd like to see the storyline go. I love to read your comments. I read them all. Shout out to our international and our US and Canada listeners and viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the official spoiler for the week of September 4th says Steffy runs into danger. The only way that I see Sheila getting away with this if she staged some sort of, I don't know, tragic accident. Like if Steffy was hit by a car or something and Sheila was nowhere around, or if she had an alibi, then she might get away with it. I just wonder if Sheila is going to be very clever as she is plotting to get Steffy out of the way. I hope she isn't, and I hope she doesn't, but you never know. Steffy could wind up in a coma for all of Jackie Wood's maternity leave. We'll just have to wait and see. Hey guys, come back soon for more on Bold and the Beautiful. Thanks for listening. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.